This morning, we learned new details about Monday night's mass shooting at Michigan State University. School officials offering an update on what happened and how the victims are doing today. Lauren Edwards was there. Lauren, it was so incredible to hear those stories that were shared about students stepping into the role of hero this weekend in so many cases.
Absolutely. And that's what, when MSU officials and police, when they spoke at that podium, that's exactly what they were calling them this morning, heroes. One of the first things that they highlighted before getting into all the details of what happened that night, they highlighted the bravery, the courage that some students took to just jump into action and save lives.
When their students and their friends and classmates needed assistance, they rendered aid. They took the time to render aid.
MSU police and university officials praising the students' bravery on Monday night when the shooting first broke out at Berkey Hall.
The officers that responded and were in the buildings within minutes, one of the first things they encountered were the victims. Those victims happened to be our students. And they stopped to render aid and immediately got emergency medical services on scene.
One identified by family as Guadalupe Wapia Perez from Florida. Another victim, a graduate of Heartland High School. One, an alum of Okemos. And the Chinese Consulate General in Chicago saying Wednesday 2 were international students from China. Police have not released their names.
I'm pleased that we are seeing some signs of improvement in some of our students. And our Spartan Nation continues to send good thoughts to each of them.
Sadly, 3 were killed that night. Officials confirmed the ages. Brian Frazier, 20 years old, Ariel Anderson, 19 years old, and Alexandria Verner, 20 years old.
The board has gone to talk with Ariel's parents, Alexandria's parents, Brian's parents. Heart-wrenching discussions. Our hearts go out to them. We have offered all our services to them.
Officials say they'll continue to comfort all victims impacted and their families, and will continue to provide mental health services to everyone on campus.
But I am encouraged that, and can report that hundreds of students have already utilized our counseling services that were provided at the Hannah Community Center or in our residence halls.
Classes will remain suspended through Sunday, but MSU returned to standard operations Thursday. Officials say they know this is a difficult time for many, but they're Spartan strong and are determined to pull through.
We will not have our safety and security stolen by a man with a gun in a senseless act of violence.
Now, the FBI also spoke, and they said that Berkey Hall was open today and that students were allowed to go in and get their belongings. And they said for those students who did not feel comfortable about returning to campus today, they completely understand. They'll make sure they get their things to them soon. Reporting live here in East Lansing, Lauren Edwards, Fox 17 News.
Lauren, thank you. And like she said, their class is still suspended through Sunday, so they'll likely pick back up on Monday. But meantime, the leadership there at Michigan State announcing it will slowly start to resume campus athletics this weekend. Staff there say after consulting with student athletes and mental health professionals, they have decided to continue most of the scheduled competitions as normal. Athletics Department Vice President Alan Haller wrote in a statement, "Athletics can be a rallying point for a community in need of healing. In fact, many of our student athletes have mentioned that to me. The opportunity to represent our entire community has never felt greater. I also recognize that everyone grieves in their own unique manner, and there are some who are not ready to return to athletic events. Those feelings are incredibly valid." The women's basketball team will host Maryland on Saturday. The men's team will play University of Michigan that evening. For more details on this weekend's games, go to msuspartans.com.